We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Randy Johnson, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Gonzalez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The second baseman, Tomas Perez.
At the plate, Tomas Perez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Settling in now, Scott Rowland. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent and overall.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Brandon Duckworth is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses low and away, ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So stepping in, Jay Bell. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Womack gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up now, Luis Gonzalez. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, and he picked up a pair of RBIs in yesterday's ball game as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's the ball. That's down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Sanders. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2.
2-2.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him
Batting
to go
fifth.
around, according to the
The
umpire.
center fielder.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong
Finley.
guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Steve Finley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Digging in, Craig Counsell, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Craig Counsell.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball outside.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
At the plate now, Damian Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 13 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Abreu is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Mark Grace.
Stepping in, Mark Grace. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Don't want to forget about him.
Throw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Low ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4 runs here in this half inning. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Burrell's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 Arizona. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bobby Abreu. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Doug Glanville. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll start this one at 269. 3 homers, 26 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping in, Pat Burrell. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the pitcher, Randy Johnson. First pitch of the at-bat.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in now, Tony Womack. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So coming to the plate, Jay Bell. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Count is even. A ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have only the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Ready for another chance? Reggie Sanders. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
That's in. Ball.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Into the box, Travis Lee. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Estrada.
So striding in, Johnny Estrada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Popped up. Grace in foul ground. And no one will get this one. And it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Brandon Duckworth is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ball.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
Striding into the box, Steve Finley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Second baseman, Greg Counsell.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Striding in once again, Craig Counsell. He reached on a single in his first try. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
In now, Damian Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Abreu is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 17,
Standing in, Mark Grace. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batter.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box now, Randy Johnson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Tomas Perez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Sanders is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding in, Scott Rowland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. This is in the air to right. Sanders is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Ready now, Bobby Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Womack. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Grounded back up the middle. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Jay Bell.
Ready for another shot now, Jay Bell. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fouled off.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Rollins has a play. 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
So digging in now, Luis Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Reggie Sanders is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to 3rd. But too late, and he's safe at 3rd.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Steve Finley.
So now to the plate, Steve Finley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Omar Dahl answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Omar Dahl.
Digging in, Craig Counsell. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Damian Miller would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Count is full.
hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Throw won't get him.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate now, Damian Miller. Oh, a diving stop. He goes to first. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now in the box, Doug Glanville.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now batting, Pat Burrell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he takes strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Travis Lee.
Digging in now, Travis Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board. At the plate, Mark Grace. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The first baseman, Mark Grace.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside. That's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Randy Johnson.
No, that's out.
He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tony.
Up next for Arizona, Tony Womack. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air, so quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Now batting, third baseman, Jay Bell.
Digging in once again, Jay Bell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs out in front, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Estrada will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Marlon Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Marlon Anderson.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
1-0.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No,
just
that's
off the outside
ball.
that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he's back standing.
Okay.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped straight up. Johnson waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tomas.
Into the box now, Tomas Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Grace has got it, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Dennis Cook gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Luis Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
In now, Reggie Sanders, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The setter,
Danny Batista will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 29, Danny Batista.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 7 homers, 53 RBIs. Slow little grounder left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Craig.
Stepping into the box, Craig Counsell. He singled his last time up. Greg Colburn will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 44, Greg Colburn.
No balls and 1 strike. The average sits at 294. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Damian Miller. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
No balls.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Greg Colburn will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing center field, number 29, Jan.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled away. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
No hits to this point. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Pat Burrell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 9-0.
7th inning stretch.
So here now is the pitcher, Randy Johnson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Shortstop, Tony.
Ready once again, Tony Womack. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Junior Spivey will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Junior Spivey.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Dennis Cook enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cook.
Into the box now, Jay Bell, as he hits one on a line to left field. Burrell is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Glanville will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Arizona, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the DBacks.
Now at the plate, Travis Lee. We're in the 8th now, and nothing. Changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Number 24, Mike Lieberthal.
And he pops it up. Spivey into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit.
Your attention,
Wendell
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kurt Wendell.
Ready to take his hacks again, Reggie Sanders, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burrell arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Batista. The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Greg Colbrun.
So now to the plate, Greg Colbrun, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
In the air to straightaway center field. Glanville is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Damian Miller.
Now at the plate, Damian Miller. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Abreu will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 9-0 lead. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that missed. 1-1.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Batista is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Joma Perez.
Now to the plate, Tomas Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound, and fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
At the plate now, Bobby Abreu. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's fouled away. Philly down to their last strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The D-backs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Randy Johnson records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brandon Duckworth was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.